Oh, apparently there is a re. Okay, let's go.
Very clever, very cool. In the last episode, we got the buffer boots. Oh, okay. The hover boots are different to the iron boots.
Oh, no kidding.
In the sense of which, like, I usually for this dungeon, I stick them on and keep them on.
Okay.
Because like the no traction thing, like I reckon it's not that bad. So as soon as this guy stops talking to you, you can kind of understand what you're dealing with, and as soon as you understand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And when it says hover, it's I'm telling you right. You know, I'm not even gonna tell you for it. That you gotta find out for yourself. But yeah, because like the iron boots, you got to keep switching on and off because you know it's just you got to float and stuff. This one you really don't have a reason to take them off other than the sliding annoys you.
Okay.
You know. I always find it to be the most like weird thing to have in the Shadow Temple of evilness.
It's like these little boots with wings.
Bunny but like bunny slippers that make you slide around. Anyway, now that you have the lens of truth, you can solve this puzzle. So.
Oh. So we gotta swap it to the end one, I guess.
That's right. The one with the skull, which I believe changes each time you come in here. Because I saw it before and it was different. So keep the lens strip on, I recommend. And then push it all the way to the one. Unless you know which one it is.
Yeah, it's the end one, that one there.
So don't stop pushing. Also, how are you pushing this with no traction on your feet?
Magic.
Magic. But I'd be surprised you can do it with your normal bits, to be honest. Oh, there you go.
Get off, get off.
There we go. So, and now you can get over there, yeah?
Oh, okay.
So that's why you need to get the hover boots first.
Okay, I'm assuming I just like it.
Whoa! But they don't last forever. I was going to tell you that before. Nah, I don't figure it out. Yeah, you don't have to open up again. So, fun fact, you can also roll in midair. There you go. You did it! Now you can actually go into the meat of the temple. I think it sounds a bit like interesting because I feel like it's much more linear, I think, than anything we've encountered so far. So, yeah. I am gonna... Oh, you yawn a lot, apparently. God. It's only 4:12. Well... Has to be looking at the ball, it's kind of weird. There you go. Okay. Right. Don't worry about Navi, she's just freaking out for some reason. I don't believe there's anything in the middle of there. If there is, probably like a big fairy or something. Imagine. Ah! Yes. Giant cipher room of evilness.
Great. How do you... Is this duck... Does this count as ducking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can duck. Yeah. Also be careful because there are some holes in the floor. I shouldn't have told you that, but I did anyway. Because I'm a nice guy. But yeah. This temple, a lot of people theorize. In fact, I don't even know if it's a theory, but like, it might even be part of the lore. This place is like the torture dungeon, essentially.
Oh,
of,
I see.
Hyrule, you know. So people would have been chained to these logs here, you know, and had to deal with this big old scythe swinging around. Oh gosh, if only there was something you could do with that there thing up there.
I saw it just as you mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, in fact, if you stay out of that circle there, their scythes won't hit you. So
yeah. I assumed as much.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Nice. But yeah, I always found it really cool. Like this temple really fucking spooked me as a kid. I mean, and that's not an uncommon thing to say either, so I don't feel bad about it. But the boss of this level, I don't know. I love him. I love the noises he makes.
Just.
It's kind of like that, except much more rhythmic. Anyway, you'll find out. You'll find out. We won't get into that.
Okay. Okay, like it makes a little jam.
Oh yeah, it makes a jam, alright. It most certainly does. Oh, God, that looks painful. You were literally between a scythe and a wooden plank. God, that.
So where's the...
There's another rupee somewhere to open that.
Oh, there it is.
Perhaps there's that one right there. Also, you know, you know how there were holes in the floor in the bottom of the well.
Yeah.
Which like so this is really nice that like the hog roots actually benefits of this is that if you what the fuck am I trying to say? Don't look at me.
If I know where it is and forget, I just slide over it.
Yeah. So that's you'll hear the noise. You might see the little thing that you're floating. And you're like, oh shit, I need to go back. So that's why you got a little bit of time, you know. So like.
Oh god.
Yes, this is the small jail cell in this room here, which you cannot leave by that way yet. But it will become actually quite a nice shortcut, to be honest. You can see out there what's going to be further in the level.
Oh, giant pots. Or bells.
They're bells, mate.
Oh.
Part of something else.
Sound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The bells. The bells.
They go ding. Believe me. I really like that part of the level as well.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, have you ever found that like things that scared you as a kid are like some of the most inspiring stuff? That's why I like watching like more horrific things nowadays. I'd say horrific, horrifying movies or things that just traumatized me as a kid are some of the most interesting. I guess.
Yeah.
For some reason, the most interesting and inspiring. That's why I love this dungeon so much. Even though like I was petrified when I was a kid and couldn't play it. I did do it though because my brother was like, I've probably been telling you stories all through the playthrough. My brother and I played this at the same time, and he kind of like stopped because he couldn't be bothered. He didn't like the idea of this place, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. Let's lead strengths there. It's done them good. But it's like I don't know if you know who Gygus is. Earthbounds.
Yeah.
He's this spooky kind of ghost face guy.
Yes.
There's a lot more to him than that. But he's really horrifying. A lot of people say some of the horrifying things. So that's a Gibdo right there. He works the same as a Red, except for the fact he's a mummy. And possibly if you burn off his clothes, his bandages will become Red, but...
Oh, let's try that.
Yeah, let's shoot a fire arrow at him.
I'll try it next time.
I think
no, don't kill me. No.
I think he got fairies. But yeah, Gygus was inspired by like the creator of it. He accidentally walked into an adult film when he was a kid. And I say adult in the sense of like a horrifying adult film.
Oh, okay.
And he was so traumatized, but so incredibly inspired, and so now he's made one of the most iconic, like horrifying video game characters of all time. So it's really interesting.
The combat.
And maybe that's why like Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games of all time, because like it was really scary for me when I was a kid. We'll get into that another day, of course, but yeah. You and this being us, man. You've been through some fun times already. Yeah, I can't even see. You're being very conservative with your lens truth there. That doesn't become too annoying for people that beat. But yeah, so do you ever have any stories like that?
Not overly, I guess. I didn't really...
That's going backwards, by the way.
Yeah, or do I need to go that way?
Yeah, you want to go back the other way.
I'll
let you know when you're doing mistakes like that, where you just go somewhere that don't prove anything.
This way?
No, forward.
Guessing I need to...
Yeah. I wasn't going to tell you, but...
Oh, wow.
Laser beams.
Friggin' sharks with friggin' laser attached to the friggin' head.
Yeah. I'm sure I have lots of characters and stuff, but I can't think of off the top of my head that are inspired by certain things.
I got 2. That's alright.
Alright. Well, tell me next time, I reckon.
Alright.
Yeah, so, story time next time, guys.
Yeah.
Get into your pajamas.
Tell
Mm.
spooky stories.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Maybe? No? Not skeletons?